Creative Arts Camp is an immersive experience with a story of the Bible.
We bring it to life by using art and hands-on crafts, storytelling, and music.
It's just an example of how God comes to us. He's always meeting us where we are, and Creative Arts Camp is an attempt to meet kids where they are.
The whole experience is big, loud, vibrant, immersive, and I'm moved even being involved with it year after year.
This year's story is the Tower of Babel, and what we want the kids to get out of it is this idea that we don't have to build up and reach up to God because He's already reaching down to us.
This year, Creative Arts Camp has a really international flair, and that's because we're talking about the Tower of Babel, where God's people tried to reach up to build a tower to the heavens, and spoiler alert, they never finished it. God gave them the gift of many languages, and as a result, they spread out throughout the world.
So as soon as kids walk in, they are stepping into the story.
And seeing their reactions to it. It's absolutely priceless. We wanted this year's set to really feel like a party.
We want to illuminate this idea that God has a diverse, beautiful plan for the earth and for the people. And He's created all sorts of people, all sorts of language, and there's beauty and creativity when we're all connected.
No matter where people are at, God is reaching toward them in that place.
Every year we write an original song for this program, and this year, of course, is no different. One of the takeaways this year is that God meets us wherever we are, in the world and with whatever language we are speaking.
And the song functions as a memory tool. I think the melody really just connects right into the heart. These kids do not forget this song.
In Jesus' name, He's always down to us.
We start off by sitting in class and discussing what we saw in the movie and what we learned the day before. And the children are not afraid to go deep into some of the more complex themes.
Art, I believe, is the back door into the heart. It's a great way and avenue to get kids to begin to relax.
All things are holy, all things are good. So why not some creativity, just like our creative Lord?
They are building kind of like a 3D map of what Bible stories are happening before them.
I have a teleporter and it teleports to the Tower of Babel.
We're building a model of Noah's Ark and we're covering ours in a lot of duct tape so it's the most watertight.
We're alive!
And I think it helps them visualize what's going on and create a whole timeline and story.
It was the time when the snake was telling Adam and Eve to pick the fruit from the tree. This is Noah's Ark, which is more of a speedboat, and I'm working on the Tower of Babel.
Seeing all the different creative styles that come out is really fun for me.
They're coming up with things I never could have thought of, and you know, I'm a pretty creative guy.
I remember that because I did that. I got to tell this story in my own way.
It's not really realistic, but it kind of is.
I've got an angel with a flaming sword next to the gate, and then here I've got Adam and Eve.
I'm building Nimrod's treehouse of the future. It's not done yet.
Just like Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel, the giants, and Nimrod, we too forget that God is reaching down to us.
The reason why we tell story through shadow puppets is so that kids can envision and create the characters in their own mind.
Kids could go home and make these shadow puppets themselves and tell the story again for their parents.
The movie being so abstract is a wonderful thing, because it allows them to really engage with the imagination and creativity.
In a world where everything is screen heavy, this is a great place to play and to begin to imagine in our minds.
And my favorite thing about Creative Arts Camp is the way in which the children wholeheartedly accept the grace and love that is core to all of these biblical stories. And Jesus praises children for just that. And so being able to watch them explore these stories and celebrate them through arts and crafts and dance and song is the most fulfilling part of our camp, and also a really fulfilling part of my faith.
God is reaching down to us, I think really, for me, is realized in the person of Jesus.
And through him, we not only learn about the nature of God, but see the very face of God.
We can trust that God, just like for Noah, Adam, Eve, Cain, and all the characters of the Bible, that God will come and cover and protect them.
And all we need to do is enjoy our forgiveness.
Creative Arts Camp is just a snippet of what we do here at Calvary St. George's. We are constantly engaging God's big story, and we are constantly telling kids that God is with them, He's for them through the pages of the Bible, and we bring that to life.
So if you want to stay plugged in and you want to keep up with this kind of teaching, we have Sunday school that starts in the fall every week. Registration starts September 1st, so be the first on the